懂就问，现在的中学生都听过未成年吗？
未成年HighSchool.my 是一个教育自媒体平台，从2020年开始至今，我们持续在 Instagram、YouTube、小红书、校园街访与讲座中
创作与分享中学生想听、想看、想聊的内容，
线上和线下传递学习知识、升学资讯、个人成长等。
我是 Dino 学长，也是未成年HighSchool.my 的联合创办人，毕业于马来亚大学媒体研究硕士，同样也是 AFM 周末开箱电台 DJ。
很高兴认识你，我们承诺会继续给你们带来更多优质内容，从中学到大学，
让未成年陪你成为一个更好的大人。
9月29号，礼拜一来到了这个星期一的晚上，感谢所有的朋友，准时收看由未成年 HighSchool.my 举办的拜托了统考。你好，我是今天的主持人 Dino 学长，非常非常感谢所有同学今天这个时候呢踊跃参与，也希望呢有参与的同学呢这一次的这个统考呢可以拿到非常非常好的成绩啦。OK， 那在这边呢也要温馨提醒身边的同学，如果呢你是还没有报名参加我们拜托了统考的话呢，请你一定要把我们的这个 live link share 一些给你身边的同学 ，share 一些 share 出去，然后让更多人加入我们这一个拜托了统考，而且呢是免费的。过去这整个月里面呢，我们家的小助理啊，真的是特别特别的用心。然后呢，其实我们今年有做了一个不一样的改革，大家可能有注意到。过去呢，我们只是做这个 live 而已，就是帮大家准备考试、备考，然后整理重点等等。但是这一次我们全新升级，做不一样的内容哦。我们怎样做呢？在过去的几个月里面呢，我们请了不同的老师，做了很多的短视频，做了很多的懒人包给你们。所以呢，你在备考之前，如果你要去看回这些懒人包的话呢，你一定要报名我们这个活动，因为如果你没有报名的话，你是拿不到这些资讯跟这些资料等等，而且是我们所有的老师专门为你们这一 batch 的学生量身定造的独家笔记，还有教学短视频哦。只能说，你只有在我们平台里面可以看到最全的笔记，还有这些短视频，从来没有一家其他的地方做这么好的内容给大家的，所以也很辛苦我们的小助理们，就是做了这么多这么棒的内容。但我也希望这些资讯、这些内容都可以帮到我们全马的统考生一起考到好成绩啦。OK， 好了，讲这么多，今天这一场呢，我想说哦，我们的这个报名呢，大家只要扫描这一个，你看这个 screenshot 下来。你知道截这个图，然后你把它 share 去，你知道你班上有哪一些同学，如果他还没有报名的话呢，你现在 share 给他，就可以请他一起来报名了。OK， 好，今天的这个英文老师呢，哇，我真的只能说，上一次见他是在 JB 的时候吧，是吗？然后我知道他现在人在 JB， 但是呢。这位老师在我们的这个平台里面支持了我们很多很多年，他自己呢，也是曾经的这个 private school 的这个校长啊，你看那个 poster 大个字啊，然后就是英文教育硕士学位持有人，还有这个 Supreme EduHub 的创办人，那曾经呢有出过这个统考考卷的出题老师啦，同样也是考官啦，也是这个监考人等等，那曾经呢也在这个这个柔佛这个宽中。做英文科的主任，拥有超过18年的这个教学经验啦。那在这个 slide 里面全部都 OK 了，而且哇，那个 slide 做得很美啊 ，Janice 校长来了 ，OK。那这个时候，当然邀请我们的 Janice 老师出来跟大家 say 个 hello 一下咯。Hello Janice 老师。
Hi Dino。
老师，你要不要预告一下今天你会跟大家说的内容，根据大家准备的资料或是什么？
今天其实我笔记上的话，考试的那个模式重点，还是在那边。然后，但是我们会比较有一个可能在讲解之后有一个比较可以互动的地方，是在后面的。Wayground 还有那个 Kahoot 可能可以让他们有一个我们讲的典型题的一些练习，看看他们是不是觉得自己可以 manageable for the exam 呀。所以在考试重点的话，其实前面主要也是大概 概率还是会再讲一些我们的，比如说在 essay writing 的部分啦。其实这个应该是大多数学生比较不自信的地方，他们会比较担心到底我的 essay 要怎么写。其实还有很多学生会在这个时候问这个问题。所以我想要在作文的部分，跟他们可能多分享。
是，反正今天我们的 Janice 校长哈，同样的也会跟大家分享，就是怎么样备考这个英文统考的部分啦。当然，在这边这场直播这一场内容呢，真的要非常感谢我们这一次今天晚上的合作伙伴，他是 IMU， 欢迎 IMU 耶、IMU University， 谢谢我们的合作伙伴。那同样的各位。这个笔记哦，同样的我们也是会送给你们的，到底要怎样 redeem 哦，一定要留守到最后啦哈！感谢我们的合作，是不是还有另外一个也要show 啊？我看到有2个 slide 啊，就是感谢我们的合作伙伴 IMU 啦。同样的，我们有这个笔记，然后也会送，然后记得一定要留到最后。这个时候呢，我们要请各位同学专注了，因为我们正式上课喽。把时间交给 Janice 老师。
OK， 我尝试一下，刚才忘记测试那个分享。OK，share screen。my window one. All right. Okay. Can you all see my screen? Can you all see that? Okay. To me, should be fine. All right, let's go on with what we have. Okay, 2025, the SUEC English teams. So now let's go and see what do you have to pay attention to. For example, how many paper do you have? Are you aware of it? All right. So for paper 1, you remember you have 2 sessions. One part is called essay writing for 35 marks. And usually the highest marks will be around only 20 to 24. Because over 25, that all the examiner will have to write the report. Unless you are really outstanding in your writing. Then the examiner is willing to write the report and explain why they want to give you more than 25 marks. Okay, so that is a bar, a range for us to judge which level you are in for the essay writing. Okay, so next we talk about paper 1. There is part 2 called summary. This summary stands for 15 marks. All right. And usually the highest is only 13. They won't give more than 13. All right, there is a calculation for that. I can let you all know about it. Okay, next one, paper 2, sorry. Paper 2 will be matching paragraph, 10 marks, comprehension, 10 marks, vocabulary, 10 marks, error identification, 10 marks, and also the word form, 10 marks. Okay, so add together, it will be 100 altogether. All right. Only matching paragraph will have 2 marks per question. So the rest of the question will be 1 question, 1 mark. All right. So we see it together one by one. Okay. So for paper 1, essay writing. Okay, what you really need to get ready for the essay writing. Okay. You need to be aware of the types of the essay they will test. Okay, so what you all need to do is to understand what are these 5 topics about. All right, okay, let's see. For persuasive essay, it's something about discuss. Okay, so let's see. Persuasive essay, discuss, expository, causes and effects, and compare and contrast. Okay, so later I will try to explain more in details about each topic. Okay, so this is these are 5 types of essays that will be tested by UEC. Okay, so make sure you know all 5 types here because they almost test persuasive, discuss, expository, causes, effect, compare every year. All right, I can show you the puzzle if you want. Okay, the mark allocation for the essay. Let's see. Contents for the essay stand for 15 marks. For example, when I'm asking about health, are you able to explain the words related to health? For example, you mentioned about diabetes, you mentioned about high blood pressure, you mentioned about cardiovascular diseases, okay, and so on. So these are what they want to see, whether you are able to give understanding and related words. So this will be considered in contents, stand for 15 marks. For organization include introduction, thesis statement, topic sentence, supporting ideas, and short conclusion. Okay, and also the conclusion. I think something blocked it. Yeah, and the conclusion. Okay, so next, the language. Okay, the language will be whether you use the correct tenses and whether you use phrasal verbs, quotes, or do you show a variety of vocabulary. For example, you all will definitely use the word like, for example, what is the word that you definitely use? For example, you say, I believe that, right? So I believe that instead of using I believe that, you can mention undoubtedly, right? Undoubtedly. Okay, it goes without saying. Okay, so we can use some different phrases or idioms to represent the simple words that we want to say in order to show that we have higher ability in using the language, to change the language, to make the language beautiful. All right, okay, so this field will be included. All right, okay, next. 5 types of essays. Now I'm going to introduce the 5 types of essays. Okay, for example, persuasive essay. Remember, organization is very important when writing different types of essays. So when they ask you, do you agree? Okay, so to what extent do you agree or disagree? Then you will need to give me 5 paragraphs. And in this kind of question, women should not go to work. Do you agree? In this kind of condition, then you all should not write both opinions. Okay, when you say I agree, then the whole essay will be agree. If you think you disagree, then you will have to use disagree for the whole essay, the entire essay. All right, okay, so persuasive essay usually is about, do you agree, who should do something or should not do something. Okay, so students should not work part-time. Okay, then this will be the common topic that they always ask. Okay, parents should spend more time. Parents should spend more quality time with the children. Do you agree? Okay, sometimes they don't use do you agree, they change. Okay, next. All right, okay. Okay. Okay, let's see. All right, the second topic of discuss. Okay, discuss is talking about the opinions. So when you are talking about the discuss, you are writing the discuss essay, you will have to give 5 paragraphs. For 5 paragraphs, let's look at the example. Technology has dramatically changed our life. Discuss the changes you have seen. Sorry, I adjust it. Okay, technology has dramatically changed our life. Discuss the changes you have seen. So this one you write 5 paragraphs, and then for 5 paragraphs, you will have to, then you will have to write what are the changes. Okay, you can mention about transport, you can mention about the transport education, and also maybe like the lifestyle of food. Okay, so procrastination. Can you all see me? I try to change it. Can you all see my screen? Since the admin mentioned.
Hello， 老师你好。Yes， 刚刚你的 slide 不见了，然后现在你的 slide 不见了，然后那个 slide 刚刚好像没有在动，很多学生都跟我们讲这个东西。不好意思啊，你看重新 share 多一次 screen。不好意思啊，学生有一些 technical issues， 我们会立刻改啊。
找不到你们的那个需要。OK， 我再 try 多一次。
可以慢慢来。
Share screen。Share window。现在有吗？
我看一下啊。OK， 然后老师你直接按 present 可以吗？
直接按 present
啊？对，在右下角有一个类似于，又没有了哦 present。
我关掉了，所以我现在才 present。
对，可以吗
？share 的时候 share 整个 screen 哦。
现在 OK 吗
？OK， 老师，我现在看一下哈。OK， 老师你稍微动一下。老师下一页。
下一页啊。
老师换了下一页吗？
换了。
OK， 老师，如果是直接 share 完整个框可以吗？大的就是直接放大它。
现在就是大的，你看不到它。
看不到。
它停留在第10页，不是，它停留在第7页。
OK， wait 啊。
可以，老师慢慢来。
我在。OK，
来了。
现在你们看到的是 slide 8吗
？Yes， 是 8， but then 你 try to move to 9， 我们看看它会不会 move。
9。
Cause and effect 6 paragraph right？
Correct。我变大，你看一下它有 effect 吗
？Yes。Sorry， 没有 effect。
Full screen。现在看得到吗？
没有 full screen， 我现在看到就是一个 slide， 然后我旁边可以看到接下来会是什么。我拍照给老师看，
我现在是 full screen。我看一下怎么。
还是老师你直接 share 完你的电脑？
我就是在 share， 其实我就是在 share 电脑。我是一直用 share window 的。
像如果直接 share
slides。share slides， 看一看。
share screen 老师，那如果你 share entire screen 呢？
我该是 share entire screen。
你按那个下面那个 screen，and then 你按 share screen，and then 你按 entire screen。
OK。好，这样子呢
？OK， 老师，你现在开一下 slide。OK， 老师你 OK， 可以 OK， 完美，现在可以了。OK，very good。OK， 这样我我把这个场交回给Janice老师啦。
OK。So we talk about the discussed topic. You need to have the 5 paragraphs here. Okay, discuss the changes you have seen. You see, So for 5 paragraphs, in the middle body paragraph, there are 3. Then for the 3 paragraphs, then you will have to write about the difference, changes. For example, 1 paragraph totally talk about transport, how technology has changed the transport system. Okay. Then the second idea can be how technology has changed our education system. All right. And maybe the third, you can think of what can be the idea that, okay, maybe technology has changed our food habit or lifestyle. All right. So these are the examples that you can put in. But 1 paragraph, you only talk about 1 main point. So you have to be very clear about that. You don't mix the points. Okay, Ken? Then next, procrastination. Procrastination actually is a past year question. Procrastination means you cannot complete your task on time. You keep delaying it. All right, this word is very important. Okay, so procrastination, discuss it. Okay, discuss it, and then you have to give example. What are the procrastination that we see, and what are the effects that it may happen to us? All right. Okay. Next. Then the expository. Expository is ways, methods, approaches. All right, of effective communication. How to reduce road accidents, or suggestion and recommendation. Can you please give some suggestion to the health issues? Okay, they ask you to give suggestion, recommendation, problems and solution also. All right, okay. So these are the topic of expository, 5 paragraphs. Okay, next. For type 4, essay type, causes and effects, you need to have 6 paragraphs. Okay, because we need 2 causes and 2 effects. So for causes, and if they only ask 1 question, then definitely you have 3 causes or 3 effects. Then you only give 5 paragraphs will do. But if they ask you 2 questions, then you have to be very careful. Total paragraph you have to write is 6 paragraphs. Okay, so for causes and effects of pollution, all right, what are the effects of natural disasters? So these are some example model question for the essay writing. All right, next. Type 5, you can see we can compare and contrast 5 paragraphs of, in compare and contrast essay, you need to write 5 paragraphs. There are 2 questions. You may have a question, right? There are 2 instructions here, but why do I give only 5 paragraphs? It is because when you write about compare is something that you write about the similarities. Okay, so when you write about the similarities, you only write in 1 paragraph. That means that, for example, compare Malaysia and Singapore, you see. So what are the things that is that will be similar for Malaysia and Singapore, like festival, celebration, okay, races, culture, okay. So all are the same in Malaysia and Singapore. So when they are talking about the similar things, then all put in 1 paragraph. But when you talk about the differences, okay, contrast is not say the bad things, but it's something that you need to give example to show the differences. The differences for Malaysia and Singapore will be what? For example, the official language is different. In Singapore, official language is English, but Malaysia is Bahasa Malaysia, right? Okay, and you can also talk about the examination, the differences. Examination in Malaysia will be SPM, STPM, while in Singapore they use IGCSE or maybe O level and A level. Okay, so you can see very big difference for education and also the language, official language we use, right? So you know that compare and contrast must be very clear. Compare is talking about similarities, while contrast is talking about the differences. Okay, so next. All right. No. Okay, for scoring tips, what are the scoring tips that we have to pay attention in essay writing? So for essay writing, you have to be very direct. Answer to the question. You don't beat around the bush for too long. All right? Okay, for too many sentences, you're wasting time and wasting the opportunity to really express the idea well. It's better for English essay to write very directly. Okay, then next, sufficient examples and supporting ideas. We will need to have, for example, let me see, sufficient examples like for one idea, just now we mentioned, technology has dramatically changes to, for example, like education. Then you must give me sufficient examples, like at least 3 examples related to how technology changed our education system. Okay, then you have to support it. All right, okay. Then next, show well understanding to the topic. Okay, so this will be what they want to see for contents. So you must make sure that you use related vocabulary also. Okay, for example, when you are discussing about technology, the related vocabulary will be, for example, advancement, right? Accessibility to the internet, sustainability. Okay, so you must know how to give direct and related example, especially the vocabulary. Okay, hustle and bustle lifestyle. Okay, settle everything at our fingertips. All these are related to technology. So I want to know what kind of ideas you have to the topic. Okay, maybe you can also mention about like artificial intelligence, right? When we mention artificial intelligence, then you must be able to give me some examples like maybe DeepSeek or ChatGPT, how they can help us solve our problems conveniently, efficiently. All right, so these are what we say, how much you understand about the topic. When you are able to give like artificial intelligence, AI, okay, there are many things, even robots also related to part of it. Okay, so next, another scoring tips for organization. Organization is like what I told you, how many paragraphs you will need to write. You will have to be very clear. Okay, so it should be, for example, first paragraph must be introduction. Okay, body paragraph must be 3 paragraphs to 4 paragraphs, depends on what question they ask you. If they ask you pros and cons, then you will need to give me 4 paragraphs. If they ask you causes only, then you give me only 3 paragraphs. Then the arrangement in the sentence must be first sentence, topic sentence, 3 to 5 supporting ideas, and last sentence must be the short conclusion to that topic also, to that paragraph only. All right, okay. The next conclusion, repeat your thesis statement. Must be the first sentence in the conclusion. Okay, next. For language part, how are we going to score high in language? Like what I told you, whether you use this one later I can let you all try, whether you have different vocabulary to express the same idea. I will let you try some simple one. Okay, see whether you have different ways of using the vocabulary. Are you able to give different words? For example, like big, except for big, what are the things that can replace big? Okay, so big, huge, large, any other words that you know? Like humongous, okay, enormous, all can represent big as well, depends on what you want to say. Okay, all right. Then for grammar, whether you use proper grammar in that topic. Usually for these 5 types of essay writing, the tenses you will need to use is only simple, only present tense. I cannot just say it's simple. It can be simple present, it can be present perfect, it can be a little bit of future. Depends on what you're going to share. All right, okay, so grammar must be correct. Tenses, subject, verb agreement, preposition, active, passive voice, whether you use it correctly, and also the connectors. Yes, this is very important. Later, I will share some vocab tips with you all. Okay, it is about how to use the vocab and connectors properly. For example, you can use first and foremost, the first to be mentioned, all right, to begin with, instead of just use firstly. Okay, right, interesting expression. For example, caution is parents of safety, by hook or by crook. So all this will be very helpful in getting higher marks in your language. All right, okay, next. Yeah, I want to show you these are the past year question of the essay writing. Let's look at 2017, you see. Unity is strength, in your opinion. So this is ways to encourage people. What are the ways? So when they are talking about ways, this is the type 3 expository essay. Okay, first method, second method, third method, or we say first approach, second approach, or third approach. All right, okay. So knowledge and information can be gained through traveling, compare and contrast. You see this one, compare and contrast domestic traveling and to traveling overseas. Domestic traveling means only in Malaysia. But for traveling overseas means you go to other countries. You must know the topic that only you are able to write the essay correctly. Okay, next, increasing number of people who stay up late, discuss the causes and effects. You see, almost each type of question, they will ask one question only, and 5 types will come out all together. Okay, and next one, discuss the advantages and disadvantages of using credit cards. You see, 2017, they are asking about credit cards. But maybe credit cards has been tested already. So what are the latest questions they can ask? They haven't asked about cashless payment. This is what I can share with you, the tips for the essay writing. Okay, so cashless payment is something that is very new that they have yet tested. So you may try to pay attention on that topic, cashless payment. And bad eating habit, this is about health. Do you agree? You see, they ask, do you agree? Okay, next one. Okay, why do you choose this activity and how will it benefit society? Okay, suggest one community service. This is the topic that later I'm going to share with you also the hot topics that they will ask. Attitude, cyberbullying, okay, and also 2 ways of learning in digital age. All right, this is about technology already. Okay, and about economy, how to ways for a family to reduce their monthly expenditure in order to stretch their ringgit. Okay, so can you see that online shopping, start from then, they have a lot of questions like this. All right, okay, so next, there are many. Okay, if you want that, I can share my slide with you all. Okay. Answer question comparison. Compare causes, opinion, problems. Yeah, do you agree? Almost every year they will ask, do you agree? Okay. Okay, I think these are what you all concern a lot. Okay, what are the hot topics for essay writing? You remember you focus more on the AI question. Okay, this is what they have not yet tested. Like just now what I have shared with you, they haven't asked about the cashless payment also. Okay, so all this can be technology, can be economy. All right, okay. The second topic, hot topic will be health. The third topic will be education. And the fifth topic, hot topics that they may ask is about the social charity. Okay, social charity is something that they talk about, like what kind of charity that you can do for your society, your community. All right, okay, and also counseling part, but that will be on health issue, mental health issue, emotional, all right, depression, okay, anxiety. All those are considered health topic. So they may ask ways to combat depression, ways to combat maybe certain kind of diseases. All right, okay. So this is a social hot topics, the 5 hot topics that you all may try to focus on. All right, okay. Yeah, I think I will stop here first for the essay sharing. Is it okay, everybody? Can I pass it back to the administrator? Okay, a while.
好，谢谢 once again, thank you so much to our teacher Janice， 谢谢我们的 Janice 老师。那这个时候呢，我们也请老师可能先休息一下，大概可能一点点的时间。这个时候我们先来看一个影片，也最主要就是我们这一次的合作伙伴。那我觉得啊，就大家在想哦，如果你要读医科，你要读 MBBS， 各位如果要做医生的朋友，你应该第一时间可能也想到这一所大学叫做 IMU， 但是呢，你可能也不知道，原来 IMU 这一所大学里面呢，它有 business 可以读，而且它的奖学金还不错的哦。让我们去看看到底 IMU 上课是一种怎么样的体验。
你怎么会选择读 business 的？
为什么呢？
是咯，为什么呢？
因为这是我有拿到58%的scholarship， 然后还可以拿到 University of Dundee 的 second degree。
你身边的朋友啦，知道你在 IMU 读 business 的时候啦，他们有没有很 confused 过哈 ？IMU 跟 business
有，通常都会很 confused， 而且因为大家普遍都知道 IMU 它是以这个医疗为主的大学嘛，所以还是很少有人知道它最近有开这个 business 的课程。
那你们会上课上到一半哦，老师突然间叫你去做医生啊，还是走一起去看解剖这样子？
不会的，放心，因为就是虽然我们的课程是和 healthcare 相关，可是它主要还是 focus 在 business、economic 还有 management 这一方面，就是关于医院它是如何去管理，然后老师也有带我们去参观了几所医院这样子。其实每一间医院他们都有自己独特的运营方式，还有关注的重点。
不好意思 ，business 这个 course 哦，其实很多大学都会 offer 的嘛。那为什么学生他一定要选择 IMU 呢？
第一，因为我们的 business 呢有医疗那方面的知识。其实一般上呢，如果他们是用工商管理来毕业的话呢，他们都可以在任何一个方面都可以展现自己的才华。所以就变成我们的毕业生呢，就在医疗那方面，还有在 operation 方面呢，都有自己的 skill set。第二呢，同样一个学费，你有2个学位哦，一个是从 IMU， 另外一个是从 University of Dundee， 就变成不管你是在马来西亚或者是在外国工作，都有更高的就业机会。那第三呢，我们有58%的奖学金，快点来啊！
那，听了老师和学姐的讲解，是不是对心理学长知识了呢？想了解更多关于 IMU 心理学的资讯，可以到 IMU 的官网或者是联系以下的电话号码哦。
是的，欢迎回来。那同学，如果你看了这个影片之后呢，你发现哇，原来 IMU 它也有这样子的一个可惜啦，尤其是可以读 business 啦，甚至也有很多很不错的奖学金啦。那想要了解关于 IMU 的话呢，或者你想要读医科也没有关系的哈，那可以去到 IMU 的官方网站了解它的详情啦。当然，它的这个商业课程呢，也是在开收这个招募或者是招生的这个活动哦。那如果想要了解更多的资讯的话呢，记得到他们的官方网站，或者是呢，你可以扫描2维码，你可以先把它存起来，到时候如果你想要了解的话呢，就可以去询问他们一下咯。OK， 好的，就这样子，谢谢，再次谢谢我们的合作伙伴 IMU 大学，谢谢。这时候呢，我们同样的也要把时间交回给我们的老师啦。
Okay, thank you. All right, let's go back to our topic again. Let's check. All right. Okay. class, let's go on to the next. Okay, as you all can see, in paper 1, we still have another part, which is called summary. All right, in summary part, we will have to, okay, let's see, what do you need to pay attention? Okay, for summary, you have 15 marks. 10 marks will be the points that you have found. And 5 marks will be the language that you need to use. For example, you need to copy, okay, you need to paraphrase, or whether you use connectors, okay, so we will give marks for this in language. But actually, the vocabulary, you don't have to really change a lot. Synonymous word like what I told you, the big, then you can change to large, huge. Okay, this will be fine enough. Okay, and second part, remember, you only need to have one paragraph. Write one paragraph for the summary. Write one paragraph for the summary. And the third, remember, write not more than 150 words. And this is very important, really. Okay, you all have to pay attention. Now you see this one, total words must be written at the end. Okay, that means that you write 150 words. So you must put a bracket at the last line after you copy the whole main points. Or else, if they don't see the total words, they will deduct your marks. Okay, and the last, use 1 to 3 connectors. Connectors can be just one word. You don't use a very long one. In addition to, they will be too long, all right? You use besides, furthermore, moreover, eventually, finally, okay? All right, so this will be the summary tips. Okay, and now let's look at paper 2. Okay, paper 2, you will have a few parts here, you see. Reading, then you will have three readings here. One reading is the matching paragraph information, okay, or something similar like your SPM, the gap text. Okay, so second part, reading, is about the vocabulary. This vocabulary means that you will have to choose the synonym or maybe the similar phrases to express the same idea in the paragraph, in the passage. Okay, then next, so this will be reading also because you need to read the whole passage. And the third part for reading will be comprehension. So for comprehension, you will need to understand the passage. You will test your understanding, applying, and analyzing ability. Okay, next, matching paragraph information. Okay, you need to get the general idea of each paragraph and not the specific details. Sometimes the first few lines of the paragraph can give you its main idea. Try to learn how to see the topic sentence or thesis statement. Okay. For paper 2, section B. Just now we talked about section A. Section A is talking about reading, comprehension, understanding, right? But section B will focus on the grammar. In grammar part, you can see they only give 2 sections. One is for error identification. And in error identification, they test you almost all about the grammar that you have learned before, like gerunds, infinitives, tenses, and if conditional a lot. And also subject-verb agreement, articles. Later, after my sharing, if you have time, I can let you all try some quiz. And word formation. For word formation, they focus more on whether you know how to spell the word or change the word properly, like from noun to verb to adjective or to adverb. Okay, so this will be the section B, grammar. Okay, this will be my sharing for the whole paper to revise one round with you all. Okay, save some question. If you, while I'm sharing, you have the question, you may ask it later. Okay, and next, I would like to go on to the next one. Let you all try the practice. A moment, yeah. Okay. I think I can let you all try the synonym practice. Okay, okay, let's play this one. Let's see if you all are able to answer it properly. Okay, you all try, then later I try to explain the question. Let you have the teacher lead. It will be faster. Okay, they are just some very simple words, but I want to know whether you are able to get the synonym for it. Because in essay writing, if you really want to have this kind of higher marks for the language, then you will have to change the word frequently. All right. So are you all able to log in now? Okay, you may log in, then we can play it together. I wait for you all to log in. You can scan the QR code here. Okay, come on. Let's try it. Though we don't have much time today, just 20 minutes. Okay, can auto-generate the name also. Just simply try. I know you all are having your graduation exam these 2 weeks. I think this will be a very quick revision for you all as well. Okay, come on. Okay, wait until 10, then we start. Anybody still want to come in and join? Okay, counting down. All right, let's go on and try. Who wants to log in? You still can log in with the code here. Okay, you see the code. What is the synonym for bake? Yeah. Oh, come on, last 5 seconds. Let's see whether we can get a correct answer. Which means big as well. Okay. So the correct answer is enormous. Correct answer is here, enormous. Enormous means big. So you don't say that, for example, we say the building, the skyscraper is big. Instead of big, we say the skyscraper in Kuala Lumpur is enormous. Then it makes your essay writing higher marks. Okay, go. Next question. What about this? Happy, which means happy. Okay, you may try it. Yeah, last 15. Who still want to log in? You may try this code. Okay. Yes, correct. Okay, as you can see, joyful. Wow. Okay. So all of you know what is the correct answer. The other 5 not answer yet, maybe because the line problem, right? Never mind. We just go on and try. Okay. What about small? Another word to replace small. Maybe smaller than small. What should be the suitable word? You go first. Number 5. Okay, then I'm not going to wait. Yeah. So actually, small should be, okay, small should be tiny, all right, tiny, even smaller than small, okay? So this is the synonym for small. These are the words that we can actually change it to be higher level. How about scared? If I say I'm scared, how can I change it? How can I change it? You all try it, it's just a game. Even though you make mistake, it doesn't matter. What should be scared? Okay, so the answer is afraid. Okay, afraid. Instead of scared, afraid. What are the words that we can use to show is you feel scared? All right, okay, you must have a few words in hand. Just like when we give example, in addition, furthermore, moreover. All right, it's better that you have a few, around 5, 6 in hand, so you can keep changing. How about next one? Mad. What is the meaning for mad? I'm mad at him now. What is the meaning for mad? Keep on trying. All right. Okay, so mad should be okay. Mad should be angry. Okay, mad should be angry. Depends on the meaning in the passage. Sometimes it can be crazy as well. Okay, how about this one? What is the synonym for hungry? We always use this, right? I'm hungry. So what word can replace hungry? Okay, what word can replace hungry? Come on, another one. Okay, so hungry is starving. Actually, there are other choices also. For example, like famished also. Okay, so you will have a few in hand. Okay, let's try the next. How about great? I will make it shorter, faster. Okay, I'm going to stop at any time. Let's try it. Anytime. Okay, so how is it? Yeah, great, wonderful. Oh, for great and wonderful, I can give you around 10 examples. For example, great, wonderful, excellent, marvelous, bravo, fantastic, fabulous, and also amazing. All right, and awesome. Okay, so you can have a lot of things to describe good. All right, instead of great and wonderful, there are still many choices, many better words, higher level, help you to score higher. Okay, go on next. How about this one? Okay, after we stop at 30 seconds, so last 10 seconds. Quiet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, go. Okay, let's see. So the correct answer for this should be silent. Quiet, silent. Okay, go, go, go. Let's move faster so we can finish the question. Silly. What is the meaning for silly? Silly. What is the meaning? Chili. The nearest meaning may not be the same, but nearest. Okay? Ready? You need to stop it. 20. Okay, stop. Go. What is the answer? Crazy. Okay, crazy. Next. What about fast? Fast. Synonym. Okay, this one until 20 damage. Very easy. Yeah. Hey. You got it correctly, whether? So correct. Sorry. Fast means quick. Okay, next. Go, go, go. How about difference? What is the synonym for difference? 20. Let me stop. Faster. Okay. Okay. All right. The correct answer is unusual. Unusual means different. Can be other words like unique, special. Okay. So there are many ways that we can describe different. Okay. Next. How about right? How about right? Other words for right. Okay. 30 seconds. Let me stop. 2, 1, 0. Okay. Should be the word. All right. As you can see, shiny. You know, actually, bright has other meanings. Depends on the sentence or paragraph they are talking. For example, bright can be smart, intelligent also. All right. So it depends on what you are talking about. The contextual meaning and also the literal meaning will be different. Pretty. Okay. Other words to replace pretty. Until 20 seconds, then we stop. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Yeah. Okay. So it should be beautiful. Beautiful, pretty. I want another word higher level. You can change to gorgeous. The gorgeous lady passed a walk across the road and not by the car accidentally. Okay, so pretty, beautiful, and gorgeous. Next, how about sleepy? Means sleepy. 3, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Panic. Okay. So the correct answer, wow, you choose different one. Sleepy means tired, so you will feel sleepy. Okay. Then next, skinny. Okay, she looks skinny. What is the meaning for skinny? She looks skinny after being on a diet or not skinny. Oh, correct answer is thin. Yes, not ugly, it's thin. All right. Okay, next. How about cold? Another word for cold. Okay, another word for cold. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Cold. Another word is freezing. Okay, freezing. Very cold. Next. How about what is the synonym? Mean. She is a mean mother-in-law. So what is mean? Is it okay? Mean here means you're being bad to others, treating others badly. Okay, all right. Then you are being nasty. Okay, nasty, mean, 刻薄. All right. Okay, next. Warm. Another word for warm. Warm means a bit hot. Okay. So how should we select it? All right. Finish choosing. Oh. Okay, so here warm means toasty, like being toasted like the bread. Okay, next. Simple. Okay, this is simple. Simple means easy. Okay, easy. Next. Last question. All right. Later I will show you some of my notes. What is the synonym for loud? Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, what is the answer that you have chosen? Correct, noisy, very loud, very noisy. Although it's not exactly the same meaning, but they are the nearest, okay, among the 4. Okay, so in our assessment here, I would like to let you try one more, just 10 questions for this. Before, I wonder if I have time to share my notes with you a while. Let me open another one, what I want to share with you all. Can you all see it now? I'm sharing about the powerful English vocabulary list to score A in S3 UEC. Can you all see it clearly here? All right. This note is for my students who want to do the final revision for their essay writing. Okay. So usually we will share on like, firstly, how can you change to begin with in the first place, okay? Or maybe when you want to talk something about like, okay, you see, they don't test you about advantages and disadvantages. So what are the other words for disadvantages? Cons. It's not bad, okay, but it's also something like disadvantages, cons, drawbacks, and also wounds and bans. Okay, the bans. Okay, do you know the words about bans? B-A-N-E-S. Okay, and also some word like you will always need to use it. For example, like increase. Okay, the robbery cases, the bullying cases in our country is increasing. Instead of using increasing, you can say that it's very serious. So it's skyrocketing. Okay, it's skyrocketing. So it's something that showing that is going to be more and more. Okay, you don't like skyrocket, you can change to mushroom also. All right, okay, so you see that there are many words for you to really change it to be better. Okay, for example, we say improve. Instead of saying improve, you have to improve yourself. You have to strengthen yourself, enhance your skill, right? Okay, refine, perfect can be a verb also. Instead of saying positive, we also can use optimistic. Okay, condition can be circumstances, state, status, situation. Okay, all right. There are many words here. Okay, negative can be pessimistic, adverse, opposing. These are the words that you all will always use it. Endanger. Humans' activities endanger the habitats of the animals. All right, endanger. So endanger can be threatened, can be jeopardized, can be in peril also. All right, okay. So you know that important also, you always need to use important, you see. Essential, vital, significant, indispensable, imperative, crucial. Instead of just use important, that the marks is, there's no adding marks to using the word of important. This is what I can say. All right. So when you think of using important, you quickly think of significant, indispensable. It will add marks to your writing. All right. Okay. So let's see again. Like you want to give a lot of example. You cannot just say, for example, all the time. You can also use it like such as, namely, just to name a few. Okay. Some frequently used word I have to highlight to you, like the way. Okay, what are the ways of learning English? Instead of using ways, we can also use method, approach, means, measure. Okay, okay. All right. Then you can also see these are the proverbs and idioms that you can use in your essay writing. For example, when you are talking about courses, then you say there is no smoke without fire. Okay, when you say that life is full of challenges, you can say life is not the bed of roses. Okay, or you say life is full of ups and downs. Okay, every coin has two sides. That means that every problem, every issue, they have the good and bad side. So every coin has two sides. Or you can use practice makes perfect quite often, quite frequently here actually. When you talk about health, you can say health is wealth. When you talk about money management, when you talk about business, then you can say money can't buy happiness. Depends on what you are trying to write. Okay? Okay. Then the next one, let me see. Okay, word formation. Yeah, these are the word formations that I share with my students also. From all the past year UEC questions that have been tested. So they have tested like mountainous, mountaineers. What are the different? Mountainous means many mountains, but mountaineers are is the person. Okay, the person who climbed the mountain. Okay, these are quite often tested. And you know that government, you all always write it very carelessly because government is G-O-V-E-R-N. Okay, many of you always forget about this N. Okay, all right. And furthermore, you always forget about F-U-R, the R after U. Okay, so that's why spelling error, you always make mistake. Pay attention to this. Okay, and there are some other words like, of course, unique, peculiar, malfunction, multicultural, multiracial. All this can be tested for word formation. Tech savvy, that means that you are good at using technology. Okay, criminology, crime, criminal. What are the difference? Okay, unstoppable, unreasonable, irresponsible. You see, they can add prefixes and suffixes behind. All right, these are all the good words that you can use in your essay writing also. Enthusiast, communication, you see. For education, then you can talk about communication, collaborative, creativity, critical thinking. 4C, surround the 4C ideas. Okay, some word formation, special one, like we add ship behind. Scholarship, okay, friendship, workmanship, sportsmanship, entrepreneurship. You still have championship, partnership. All right, you have a lot actually. Internship, that means that as student you work as a part-time worker to learn how your subject is working in the job field. All right, so internship. Okay, flagship like Apple. Okay, Apple products. Okay, they are the flagship. Okay, adolescents a lot. Okay, actually I list down a lot. I also list down some very essential synonyms that you really have to use it while writing essay. So I choose the 21 groups of words. Okay, Ken. So like to let you try? Let's see. You have 3 minutes. See whether we can really practice this. Word form 10. Okay, the 10 words only. Let's start. Student pace. Is it okay? Let you all try. Student pace. Okay, you all may try the word formation. Okay, scan the QR or key in the password. The last practice I can do with you all. Like typical question in the word formation. But of course, in your exam, they only show blank in the passage. Okay? Yeah, everybody. Are you able to log in? Wait, there's nobody. Can you all scan it? This is the last. Oh, almost time's up. I don't think we have enough time to do it because I still have to wait for you all to log in. Are you able to try it? AB. I don't have time already, right? Until 15. Okay, come on. Okay, since 2 of you, let's start. Let's try it. I'll let you all try. You all try. The question will be how many unique these are plural. Let's practice. Wow. Top 3. Okay. From ABC score. Oh, it's all very fast. Score also very fast. Okay. If you can answer all correct, congratulations. Okay. Okay, let's look at the question together. I will discuss why you are doing it. Okay, how many competitors? We are talking about a person. Competitors are there in the place. Question 2. Many members of the public are in the singing competition. Okay, Susan, you need a verb past tense competed for pace. 4. To remain. After remain, don't remain is a verb, but we have to use it as after. We use adjective after this. So competitive. Question 5. Mother is getting old and has become rather forgetful. Okay? 健忘 forgetful. Although unforgettable is also adjective, but the meaning is different. 这是难忘的 okay? was it? 6. We went to a beautiful resort and spent an unforgettable because I hope you have not or forgotten this participle. Okay, so these two people. 8. There should be a continuation. After the blank, there is no noun. So definitely you need noun. Our brand is a continuous supply. This supply is a noun, not a verb. So we put last question has rained continuously. Okay, for 2 days. Alright, so rain is a verb. So I describe the action. So adverb. Okay, everybody, just let you all try it. Yeah. Alright, I think I will have to slowly pass the time back to and end the game. Alright. Okay, the top 3. Hi and wow, okay, hi overtake Tang Tong. Alright, okay, stop sharing. Because there are still Q&A sessions, so I hope I can pass the time back to the MC. Is it okay, Abby? Hi, are you all there?
好的，谢谢老师，不好意思忘记开灯，这样子。OK，谢谢我们的 Janice 老师跟我们的分享啦。然后我们要预告一下，明天我们有什么样的这一个科目呢？请小助理show一show，明天我们有什么样的科目啊？明天预告一下 ，Yes。哦，我们有 June 老师。那 June 老师教的 subject 是什么哈？马来文，我记得是马来文。然后呢 ，June 老师3次大考全 A 生，教书10年的经验，同样也是 Top Scholar Education Group 的 CEO， 曾经有在988 Melody FM 那边呢有进行过这个专访，也是 Top 10 Malaysia。专业杂志的专访也超过18000人哦，学生超过，然后荣获了吉尼斯纪录，而且成为世界上获得吉尼斯世界纪录，成为全世界最多人哦，应该是下面应该还有一些字吧，就是没有写下来，应该是最多人看、最多人就是 subscribe 的一些头衔。OK，well， 各位，明天我们有马来文同学，如果你还没有报名的话，还是一样啦，记得去报名我们的这个拜托了统考的这个活动。当然，这边也要预告一下，同学，如果你以后啦你未来你有认真想要读 business， 因为 business 的这个出路也是蛮广的。比方说你出来要创业啊，你想要经营自己的平台啊，或者是你不管你以后有一个 product 或者有一个 services 啊，通过这个business 的训练呢，其实有系统性的去训练，我觉得还蛮不错的。那这一次呢，诚意推荐给你，你一定要扫描这个2维码，那你就可以了解更多关于 IMU University 大学的这个详情了。因为呢，他们呢即将会有很多的一些活动啦，甚至有 Open Day 啦，甚至有很多的奖学金第一手消息啦，同样的也会给你知道哦。那如果你没有去注意的话呢，基本上你可能会错过很多第一手消息了。所以可以做的事情就是什么？现在赶快 screenshot 下来，然后呢就是截图一下，然后呢下次如果你刚好需要用到的时候呢，就可以去看一看咯。OK。再次谢谢我们这一天第一场这一次直播的合作伙伴啦，我们有 IMU University 也是马来西亚非常非常知名的医药大学，但是它这一次有开了这一个全新的商业这个 business 课程，所以也特别在今天晚上诚意推荐给你，让你知道一下。OK， 那 宣布一下明天老师的 platform， 老师的 platform 是什么啊？老师明天宣传明天老师的 platform， 来看一下那个 slide 啊，宣传明天老师的 platform， 这个是什么啊？我担心不知哦 ，OK， 所以这个就是老师的 platform 啊 ，OK， 好的，那就是免费报名，我们看一下，来看一下这个，我们看一下这个日期哈，各位。明天我们有君老师和10月1号我们有高中华文，然后呢恩赐老师在10月2号，还有10月3号高中簿记会计、高中数学以及高中数学文商，还有生物、历史、经济学，还有化学跟物理等等啦。那同学就只有这2个礼拜而已哈，很快的。然后所以如果你是同学还没有加入或者是还没有进来的话呢，记得一定要请他们进来，我们会在这边 spot 题哦。就是会像刚刚我听到 Janice 老师说有哪一些关键的 hotspot 啦等等，他都有在里面提到的，所以如果没有听到或者听漏了那个部分，你可以拉回去，中间那边有特别讲到了。OK， 好的，那这一次呢要怎样领取笔记呢？记得一定要关注 Dino 学长还有未成年的 IG 这2个。关注 Dino 学长，还有关注未成年的2个官方 IG， 然后呢，其实在这个 link at bio 那一边，待会呢直播结束之后，我们就会放上去了。各位，以下关注这2个账号，然后呢，就是你到 link at bio 那一边报名，拜托了统考，然后呢就可以加入我们的学习群组，你就可以在里面领取啦。OK， 很简单罢了。所以等一下，如果你还没有关注的话，基本上赶快去关注了。OK， 好，我再看一下哈。好啦，我们今天的直播也差不多到这里了。Janice 老师，你最后还有 any last word 做我们的学生
？Any last word? I actually didn't prepare for it, but I thought they still have the Q&A session. So actually, if you all have any question you would like to ask, you may ask in the group. I'm sure that Dino and his team, will pass the question to me, and I try my best to help you all to solve the problem. All right. So I think preparation is the key to success. So you still have ample of time. Try to do your best for the preparation.
OK， 好，我们来看一下现场还有同学有没有想要提问的啊？上课好，如果没有的话，同学有没有想要问？因为我这边看不到啦，因为我看乱到，我这边看不到。老师你有没有看到吗？
我也看不到他们的 chat。
OK， 这样没关系。可以在学习群跟小助理说。如果同学，如果你们有什么问题，也是可以这个时候问的。我们还有一点点时间，一点点吧。有吗？如果没有的话，我相信同学应该很努力在准备备考了，因为这个期间也蛮接近他们考试了，所以我觉得他们应该是需要更多的时间去做复习这样子啦。所以没有关系，同学，谢谢你们今天参与我们的直播间，也谢谢 Janice 老师。那同学，如果你们有什么问题的话，你们也可以在我们的群组里面留言，然后呢，我们也会把问题发给老师，看看老师有没有空再回答你们这样子啦哈。OK， 老师这次有介绍一下你的 platform 还是之类的吗？刚刚有介绍到吗？
这是我的 platform 吗？没有。
要不要？
对啊，我们其实就是纯希望统考生可以考到好成绩。而且 Dino 平台我们未成年合作了这么多年，我也是觉得大家就是纯为了学生着想。So 你们很幸运，因为有这个平台。OK， 不管你们在哪里，你们都可以收到最多关于考试的正确的消息，要怎么应对。这是最大的一个我们的作用，对。
真的谢谢老师，我觉得我们这几年这个节目也真的是一直有在持续在做啦。然后 记得有一年老师也特别从 Johor 上来，然后我们的直播，然后就做这件事情，我觉得挺感动的。OK， 所以我们这次也不想要太累老师，所以我们就把这个变成 online 这样子了。OK， 好，也希望有看我们直播的同学啦，有看到，然后也希望你真的是在这个统考里面的成绩可以拿得很好啦。然后记得关注 Dino 学长的 IG 以及未成年的 IG， 因为呢，我们等一下会把那个 bio 换去那个连接报名表格那一边。你进到去之后呢，我们有个群组的，你在群组里面就会 redeem 很多的笔记啦，全部都已经准备好了。甚至呢，我们 Janice 老师在过去其实也帮你们准备了很多的懒人包啊，很多的一些短短的小视频等等啊。我觉得那个我们小助理后台，你们有准备到过去就是 Janice 老师之前的那些小短片嘛？有没有的播啊？就是也给老师也给他们看一看那些短片是什么咯，就是有吗？如果是没有的话就没关系，因为我觉得OK， 同学，如果是你想要知道那个影片到底短片Janice 老师之前是拍了蛮多的是吗？短视频是不是？是不是？
对，拍了应该有几个吧，有几个选择呀？那时候
有几个嘞，各位，就是帮你们备考的，短短的帮你们复习，比方说你考试完之后就可以看到了。So， 9月28 ，yes， 所以是 OK， 是有吗？有那个视频吗？可以播一播啊？有啊？还是没有 ？Yes or no？ 给我知道一下。
群组吧，应该是在群组里面啊。
没准备。进 Drive 看 ，OK， 看到就是，所以你就点进去看那个 Drive 那边哦，这样是你就可以看那个 Drive 就有很多的老师之前帮我们录好的那短视频，所以在考试之前你翻一翻看一看，这样子可以让你们 boost 一下这样子了。OK， 好啦，谢谢同学，谢谢老师，谢谢我们的未成年团队，各位同学晚安啦，拜拜。